Ooh, what's up guys, Snake here, back with another video, and today I have something completely different for you guys. This isn't even Call of Duty gameplay. This is actually gameplay from the UFC Undisputed 3 demo, which came out about a week ago. I downloaded it, I think, last Saturday or whatever, but I didn't get to play it until last night. And I recorded about 3 fights, put it together in a video, and I'm actually gonna give you guys my predictions for the card this Saturday, UFC 143 Diaz Condit. I've been waiting for this card for a while now. I mean, I haven't talked MMA much on my channel, but Nick Diaz is my fucking Nick Diaz is the man. Like that guy fights to win. He doesn't fight to impress the judges, but he's my favorite fighter, so I've been waiting for this for a while. But before I get started with the predictions, I actually want to talk a little bit about my experience with the UFC games. I actually played 09, Undisputed 09, like a lot. Like when it came out, I played the demo probably more than any other demo I've ever downloaded. And then when the game came out, I put I don't know, I'll say about 80 hours into the game. And then Undisputed 10, I just didn't get into it. Like Undisputed 09, I did the career for every weight class and everything, but 2010 I just didn't really get into it. But this game is fucking awesome. In the demo you only get to play as fuck, I just hit my mic really loud. But in the demo you get to play as John Jones and Anderson Silva, either or. In these 3 fights I play as Anderson because I was just I don't know, I fucking hate John. I don't hate him, but I just don't like John Jones, I guess. But yeah, let's get started with the predictions. This Saturday night, interim welterweight title match, Nick Diaz, Carlos Condit, co-main event, Roy Nelson, Fabricio Verdum. I'm actually going to talk about just those 2 fights in the video, and I'll leave the prediction for the rest of the card, rest of the main card, down in the description. Maybe I'll do preliminary too. I don't know yet. I actually have to be out to a swim meet. I mean, not a swim meet, but I have to go to practice in about 30 minutes. But alright, let's get started. The first fight's over. I think I finished Jones in the first fight. I don't remember. But alright, let's start with Roy Nelson, Fabricio Verdum. I mean, both guys, they're equal, if not I wouldn't say equal. I would say I'll give the edge on the ground to Verdum, just cause I don't know, he's one of those guys that he'll catch you in those quick submissions and you won't even know. We saw him do that with Fedor. We saw him do that with what was his name? Fuck, I can't think of the name right now. But Verdum is like one of those guys. He's just those he's quick to adjust, but Nelson is like one of those guys that once he sets you up in something, it's hard to get out, like his crucifix. But Fabricio's stand up, oh god. If you guys watched the last fight with Alistar and Fabricio, it was like he was afraid to exchange with Alistar. I mean, I don't blame him. Alistar is he's a monster on the feet, but he won't take any chances. He would just pull guard right away. And then pulling guard might work with Alistar Overeem, who's not as experienced on the ground, but pulling guard with someone like Roy Nelson, I don't want Roy Nelson on top of me. I don't care if he lost however much weight he did, but he's still a big dude, and Roy Nelson's top game is pretty good. Like, Roy Nelson's top game is legit. So, and in the stand-up, Roy could, if Roy could keep it standing, and then he could just pick him apart, because Roy does have better boxing than Verdum. Verdum just Verdum just needs to close the distance, and then maybe if he could control the clinch, get the fight to the ground, get top control, don't end up on the bottom, because I don't think Fabrizio's going to win this fight from the bottom. He's going to have to somehow get the fight to the ground and then finish her from the top, or just keep control the whole match. But at the end of the day, I see Roy Nelson winning this fight. I think Roy will beat Fabrizio on the beat him standing up, and then if anything, Roy could control Verdum in the clinch, and then just take the fight from there. But I think Roy Nelson's gonna finish this one. I think he's gonna catch Fabrizio with one of those like looping overhand rights he caught Stefan Struve and then Brandon Schaub with, and then that's gonna be it for Fabrizio Verdum. So I'll take Roy Nelson's second round TKO. First round, they're just gonna feel each other out. Oh, whatever. And alright, second. Oh, fuck. Main event time. Let's go. Nick Diaz, Carlos Condit. I'm so excited for this fight. Fuck GSP. I would much rather see these two than GSP and Diaz, because I just think this is going to be a better fight than GSP and Diaz. Carlos Condit is one of those guys that's just going to keep coming forward, and then Nick Diaz won't back down either. So, like, right at the beginning of the fight, they're going to meet in the cage, and then fireworks from there. But to break it down, basically, standing up, I think obviously Diaz has the better boxing. I mean, it's hard to think of anyone that has better boxing than Diaz in the welterweight division, let alone in the UFC. So Diaz definitely has the advantage on the feet, not on the feet boxing wise, but Condit is the more diverse striker. Like, he will throw kicks, he will throw knees. So I really doubt this fight's gonna go to the ground. If it does, Diaz might be able to submit him. If Condit wants to take this fight to the ground, I think he can. If he really wants to, I think he can. But I really don't think he's going to, just because Diaz's submission game is it's really good. So I think this fight is going to stay on the feet, and that's where most of the fight is going to be, other than those moments where they're going to be in the clinch. And then I could see this fight going to the ground once or twice, and if Diaz catches him in something there, maybe. But I think this is going to go the distance, and this is going to be back and forth for sure. If Condit to win, he needs to keep his distance. He needs to use his kicks and keep his distance and keep Diaz on the outside. But Diaz needs to just get Condit up against the cage, then unleash with like those fucking intense, crazy body shots that he has, and then just body, head. I mean, if he gets Condit up against the cage, and if Condit can't get out, Diaz is gonna pick him apart and maybe even finish him. But I don't think neither of these guys are gonna finish each other. I think this is gonna go all 5 rounds, and I think we're gonna see a great fight. And then the winner, I'll say Diaz will win 3 rounds to 2. I think it's gonna be a close fight, so 3 rounds to 2 would be a fair round count. But yeah, the video is coming to an end. I'll leave the rest of the predictions in the description box below. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you would like to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. And